this is something I want to talk about, and I'm a little bit, I got a little triggered by the Ring of Fire, okay? Farron Cousins, honestly, he triggers me a lot. But it's for what he triggers me on this time. And this time, I'm calling out a whole lot of social media. Because I don't hear Jank, I don't hear Kyle, I don't hear Farron, I don't hear Mike Papadonio, I don't hear anybody, I don't hear Benjamin Dixon calling this shit out. I don't hear anyone on the elite, the mainstream social media progressives calling this out. ICE detainees, all right, they seize people trying to get into this country. Well, not detainers, not detainees, but these people from roughly southern Mexico, Central America, and lower to northern and central Brazil, and places from Venezuela and other places, they come here and ICE detains them. I mean, come on now, they separate the families. That was deemed illegal ages ago, but somehow it's legal under these circumstances. Just people come together. You say, you know what, we're going to separate them. You know when that was also done? Slavery. That's when that was done. And then they keep them in cages. Just like the slaves were kept in these basically small hot boxes that got larger because you wanted to be decent, didn't you? So you give them shacks and you put 10 or so in a shack where they can barely move or they got to sleep. It's all hot and cramped. And then they detain these people in cages. They separate them from their families. They'll send the parents back and keep the kids. If that doesn't scream sex trafficking in the future, what does? That right there, you know is going to happen. You know it is. Or they're going to grow up doing free labor work. Now, these kids have been, these are the kids, teenagers, okay, roughly 17 and younger. They have been blindfolded, beaten. They have been attacked, assaulted at night. They've been attacked and assaulted during the day. They've been made to not go with food and water. They have been humiliated in multiple fronts. They've been stripped naked and people laughing at them and stuff like that. They have been treated in ways that think about this. If I am on the street or I'm in the office or I'm anywhere in this country and I'm looking at a woman and I'm looking at her ass and she turns around and catches me staring and I just keep staring, she can put me in prison for not just sexual harassment, but for assault. It's happened to others. A little girl stands in the street, car coming, man dives, tackles her out of the way so she doesn't get killed. And he has to be registered as a sex offender. A girl runs out into the street, man slams on brakes, gets out of the car, yells at the girl because he's all messed up. He yells at this little girl and now he has to register as a sex offender. These things happen. These things happen. You can Google it all day long. These things happen. A guy, a male, is 16. He is caught having sex with a 17-year-old girl. He now goes to prison as a rapist, statutory rape. A man of 21, sex with a 19-year-old girl, 19-year-old woman, he goes to prison for statutory rape. I thought the legal age was 18. I'm just saying, what happened to that? What happened to the fact that the girl who's 17 is having sex with the 16, but why isn't she in trouble? So obviously, no matter what, if you do something to a girl, no matter what her age, you're screwed, and not in the good way. So how in the hell is it that these ICE agents, these people who are now called law enforcement, how can they rape a little girl of 6 years of age And then, now they do this repeatedly. They rape her repeatedly. One or more guards rape her repeatedly. And then have her sign her own name to a document saying, it's not your fault that I didn't push you away from me, that I didn't deter you. So they get off scot-free because she has to sign her a little letter, a little D, a capital D. That's her signature because she can't spell her own name. That's how young she is. And she doesn't even speak English. And the D looked all terrible. Sidra Owens is doing a post on this on Medium, and you should go check that out. Once it's up, I'll put it in the link. I'll link it in the description. But how in the hell is it that this is a statutory rape on the grossest scale? There was a man that wrote a book a few years ago on how to have sex with underage girls and how to take care of them and be nice and be good and still get what you want. Not only was his book taken off Amazon, but then he got arrested. I'm like, come on. So these ICE and police officers, they go out there and they molest and rape women. And these ICE agents are, what is it, because that they're not U.S. citizens? Because they are American, unless they're from overseas. Yes, South America, Central America, North America. They are American. Don't make any mistakes about it. Don't get it twisted. They are American. And they are getting molested and beaten, abused. There's a little girl. There's been a case of one, but they say there's more, of a girl who was separated from her mother, kicking and screaming. She was separated, didn't want to be separated. And then for weeks, maybe a couple of months, she was told that her mother abandoned her. And when finally reunited with her mother, she pushed her mom away, citing that she abandoned her. She didn't want to have anything to do with her. Now this little girl doesn't want to have anything to do with the only person that can possibly take care of her. What was proven that she can't take care of her because she was separated. What type of sick shit is this? Is social media calling this out? Are any of the platforms calling this out? This is rape. This is brutality. These are things against the law. They are against the laws of the United States of America. I give fuck one where someone comes from. They should be treated just as we are. Just as we are. And they come here seeking asylum in the most proper, professional way they can without getting killed in the process. And then not only do they come here seeking safety in the only country they know they could get safety in, but when they get to this country seeking safety, then they get brutalized and then sent back to the place that's trying to kill them. What the fuck is wrong with us? What the fuck is wrong with this country? You wonder why Mexicans are not really coming here anymore. They're actually more leaving than entering. They're not coming to take our jobs. Now they're just trying to go. You hate them, they're leaving, be happy and shut the fuck up about it. But when it comes to them coming here from any place, from south, north, and abroad, destroying them indicates and represents exactly how brutal mentally and fucked we are. If you can stand for your child to be taken away from you and fucked against his or her will, then I say you're cool. You have nothing. I can't even be mad at you. Stand by your sides. If you can look at your child, and know that if somebody was molesting your child, fondling your child's ear, her or his hair, genitals, or ass, or anything like that, just fondling them, and you can get anything above calm and not happy, but yet you voted for Trump and you think ICE is a good thing, go fuck yourself. That's the fucking truth. You're a fucking slimy piece of shit. You shouldn't vote. You shouldn't reproduce. You shouldn't have shit going for you. These people need help. They need help. These people coming to this country need help. Hell, the people in this country need help. And I ain't talking about like that. People in this country need professional help. That this shit is going on. And what's worse, no one in social media, seemingly just me, is calling it out. Yes, there are reports, multiple reports of rape, and especially of this one girl. Yes, there are reports, but no one's talking about it. You got to see it on Facebook or some stock image or something like that. And then Farron Cousins, yes, he does talk about the fact that they are raped, but nobody talks about comparing, contrasting the fact that this girl is raped. And nobody's doing anything about it. It's against the law, right? Go arrest this motherfucker. Go get him. Go get him. Because if somebody, lo and behold, if I'm walking and some woman trips and begins to fall and I catch her and I happen to have my arm right up under her tits to hold her up, and then she says, oh my goodness, you have molested me. Well, shit, what could my defense be? Can I lock her in a room and force her to believe that the best thing she can do is sign a bullshit contract saying that since she couldn't repel my advances, it's not my fault? Get the fuck up out of here with that shit. Man, fuck off all y'all. Every last one of you. Fuck Trump. Fuck the DNC. Fuck all the RNC. Fuck the white supremacists. You know what? I'm going to get on the incels. That's some stupid shit. That's some stupid shit. I'm going to get on some other stuff. But this is gross. This is intellectually nasty. I'm just saying, everything has a place, a time and a place and a way and a form and fashion. But these are people, real people, and they're being traumatized every second of the day. Every second of the day, these people are being traumatized. And all these white racists can scream is, yes, good. I don't want these white racists to have their children raped or anything. Don't get it twisted. No, I don't want that. What I want is for them to have some goddamn empathy. Have some goddamn sympathy. Just because it's not fashionable to talk about don't mean it needs to not be spoken of. Well, because you're not going to make money off of it? Maybe is that why the social media elites aren't talking about it like this? Is that why I'm talking about it? Maybe if I stepped on your religious toes, you would be up in arms. Oh, no, you can't talk about Jesus. You can't talk about God. Oh, but you know what? Obviously, I can talk about this. You don't give a shit about this because it's not happening to you. I don't care if you're a white racist or you're a progressive or anybody. Say something. Something's got to be said. The Me Too movement should have been all over this shit. Where's the third wave feminists? They can drive a director off of Twitter because a woman in his movie needed help from the Hulk, but they can't get on this? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck y'all. It's some stupid, slimy shit. And you motherfuckers need to check yourself. Before any of you religious motherfuckers out there say anybody need Jesus, you motherfuckers better look in the goddamn mirror. That's first and foremost. Look in the fucking mirror and see who needs what. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't need Jesus. I don't need God. I don't need Allah or Quetzalcoatl or anything in my fucking life to know that this shit is deplorable to the nth degree. Get your shit right. Cedric Kennedy, Comparative Reasoning. Peace, if there is any left.